Hi guys, we're going to begin with week 1 for the timeline song. But before we get started, I do want to let you all know that the hand motions that we do in association with the timeline song are not as important as the words. So if you find that doing the hand motions is just way too distracting for you, please don't feel like you have to do them. It's really just important that we learn the words. Okay? All right, so our first, at the very beginning of the timeline song, it starts by saying timeline, timeline. So in order to say timeline with our hands, we're going to pretend like we're pointing to a watch and then draw a line with our pinky fingers. So pointing to a watch and then drawing a line with our pinky fingers. And then whenever it says start at the beginning of the ages, we're going to place our pointer finger in between our two fingers, right in this little crease, and just pretend like we're starting an engine, like a key going into a keyhole, and we're going to twist it. So that's start at the beginning of the ages. So for ages, we're just going to draw a beard. Okay? All right, now the first card, Age of Ancient Empires. We're going to be drawing the beard again to say Age of Ancient Empires. And then the second card, Creation and the Fall. For creation, we're going to draw a big circle, and then for the fall, we're going to bring our hands down. So creation and the fall, and then the flood and the Tower of Babel, we're going to make our hands like water rising for flood. And the Tower of Babel, we're going to bring our arms up next to each other like a tower. Mesopotamia and Sumer. So Mesopotamia and Sumer are civilizations in between two rivers. So in order to say this, we're going to make the sign for between. So we're going to take our palm and place it in between our fingers, just like this. So placing the palm in here, between. And then we're going to make two R's for the two rivers, crossing our fingers. And we're going to show the R's like water flowing. The next card says Egyptians. And for Egyptians, we're going to place a little sign on our forehead, and that's going to represent us the snake on a pharaoh's crown. But generally speaking, this is the sign for Egypt. 3000 BC, 3000 BC. For this, if you want to, you could make the sign for 3, and then the sign for 1000, and then say BC, so BC. 3000 BC. It's a lot to do in a short amount of time. Indus River Valley Civilization. For Indus, we're going to just do what we would do for India, and we're going to touch the center of our forehead where the bindi would be put if you were in India. And then River Valley Civilization, we're going to make two R's again. And then Minoans and Mycenaeans. For Minoans, they were known for their bull jumping. So we're going to make the sign of the bull and place it on our forehead. And then for Mycenaeans, we're going to point to our ear and then make that same kind of sign. This is a Y. Point to our ear and then just bring that Y down away from our ears. So Minoans and Mycenaeans. Okay? All right. Thanks.